There's a kind of spiritual exhaustion that doesn't come from trauma or burnout. It comes from trying to carry what was never yours to carry. Not your bills, not your troubles, not your responsibilities. I'm talking about the invisible weight of believing your life will only work if you stay in control of your growth, if you stay vigilant, if you keep fixing yourself, if you keep aligning, if you keep performing maturity so nothing collapses. That weight is not devotion. It's management. And it's exactly why the final divine principle exists. The divine principle of care. Care is not emotion. It's not intensity. It's not good vibes. Care is the quiet engine of creation. It's the force that turns will into reality. Because what you consistently attend becomes what you inevitably create. Thought can wander. Emotion can surge and fade. But care is different. Care is chosen. Care is sustained. Care is what your life organizes itself around, whether you realize it or not. This is why the popular slogan, "Your thoughts create your reality," is a half-truth that often creates more delusion than clarity. Your mind can think 1,000 things in an hour, but the thing you feed, day after day, becomes the thing that grows. What you starve, shrivels. What you nourish, takes form. In my book, Awaken Your Shadow, I explain that the Anointed Self is the part of you designed to live by this principle. Its divine expression is the witness. Its shadow is self-deification. Self-deification is not always arrogance. More often, it's the subtle belief that your life is held together by your vigilance, that peace is earned by self-monitoring, that destiny is something you must manufacture through constant correction. That is the moment awareness tries to sit on God's throne, and it never ends well. Because the principle of care reveals something ruthless and liberating. Your life does not follow what you say you value. It follows what you actually care about. And care is measurable, not by your intentions, not by your identity, by your attention. Whatever receives your attention accumulates more form. That is not motivational language. That is axiology. The structure of value. The way reality arranges itself around what you repeatedly feed. So here is the real question the witness asks, not once, but constantly. Does this path increase my capacity to love God and people? Does it strengthen my ability to tell the truth? Does it deepen or dull my awareness of the Holy Spirit? Those 3 questions will expose your real care faster than any personality test ever could. Because you can call something healing and still be worshiping control. You can call something discipline and still be worshiping fear. You can call something spiritual growth and still be worshiping your own image. And that's why care is the final safeguard. Without care aimed at God's heart, every other principle becomes weaponized. Rhythm becomes pressure. Gender becomes domination. Causation becomes self-blame. Correspondence becomes judgment. Polarity becomes performance. Mentalism becomes pride. Vibration becomes a chase. Care restores the order. And the Anointed Self doesn't restore that order by trying harder. It restores it by reallocating attention, from self-importance to union, from image to truth, from control to devotion. There is a difference between care that constricts and care that expands. Constriction care is self-deifying. It tightens your nervous system. It makes your life brittle. It turns prayer into performance and alignment into anxiety. Expanding care is godly. It makes you human again. It gives you breath. It gives you patience. It gives you the kind of strength that doesn't need to prove itself. Living the divine principle of care means you stop trying to script your own importance. You stop auditioning for divinity, and you return to your actual role: witness, steward, servant of what God values. This teaching comes from Awaken Your Shadow, and it completes the 7 divine principles. To go deeper, listen to the complete audiobook of Awaken Your Shadow on my YouTube channel. Just click the link on the final screen of this video to listen. Like this video, share it with someone who's tired of managing their spirituality like a job, and subscribe to follow the complete 7 Divine Principles series.